Hey YouTube, Butcher Bill coming at you today with a video called This Old Truck. So this one is a 1987 Toyota pickup. It's the turbo model, has the 22 RTE motor in it. Toyota made those from about 85, 86 to 88, 89 I think. And they also did a 4Runner with the same motor in it. I've had this truck for about 3 years. I just recently got it shipped out here to where I am. The fuel injectors were bad. It was pissing fuel over the place, and I finally got those taken care of. I wanted to make this video because I don't know a whole lot about these, and I was hoping that you guys out there might have some more experience with them than I do, and you can give me some pointers and whatnot. So we'll take a walk around it and start it up and look at it a little bit more. So you can see the cool little badge there. Turbo EFI. Everything on this truck is as I bought it. I haven't done anything else to it. Did get new tires. General grabbers. I think those are 31s or 30s. And it came with that K&N filter there. Or sorry, K&N exhaust. I'm not sure which model it is. But it sounds pretty good. It doesn't sound like rice burnery. When you're cruising down the road and you hit about 1200 RPMs, it has a nice little rumble to it. It doesn't sound like rice burner at all, you know, like a Honda or an Acura type, that coffee can annoying sound. As I understand, that also is because the bore, the stroke of these motors is a little bit larger than what them Honda ones have, so that also is why it doesn't have that rice burnery sound. Body and the paint's pretty nice. I don't think it's original because it's missing that little turbo sticker that's usually back here. So I'm pretty sure that this was repainted at some point in time. But it still looks nice for being a 29-year-old truck. There's the other little turbo badge. It's got those cool wing windows. Doesn't have AC, so when you're driving down the road and you open that up, all that air is going to blow right on you. Pretty nice. Windshield's nice too. No cracks in it. Just had to replace the windshield on my 04 Tacoma. And I'd like to repaint that grille and that bumper in a flat black. The chrome's nice, but I think a flat black would look a lot better. And get those replacement headlights from LCE with the modern, you know, what is that, halogen or something like that bulbs. Makes them brighter, and maybe they last longer than, you know, these old original bulbs. Let's go inside, take a look at it. That door's got that, you know, that classic 80s truck door sound when you open and close it. You know, they're pretty thin. Doesn't have a bunch of padding and all that kind of stuff like modern cars, so we'll go ahead and we'll close it. You know, and it's still, you gotta, when you lock it and you close it, you have to hold the handle up. You don't see that too much more these days. Seats are still pretty nice for being a 29-year-old truck as well. There's a little stainage right there. Little armrest. Some of these came with those buckets, the bucket seats, and it said turbo right here on it. Those are pretty nice, but so are these. I like it. Have a few little cigarette burn things right there. It didn't come with this the tire, the tool to lower your spare tire, so my buddy actually fabricated that. And of course, you gotta have some TP with you all the time. It came with those speakers. I don't know, those are like 10s or 8s. I honestly haven't even listened to the radio in it because I'm wanting to hear the motor more. Carpet's still pretty good. I did spill coffee there. You know, these things, they didn't have any kind of cup holder, so I'm trying to balance the coffee and shift and drive, and yeah, I spilled it. Got the clutch cancel to start it. That still works. The horn doesn't work. everything's still pretty nice on this. The little light right there, it says turbo. When the turbo starts boosting, that little green light comes up. The fuel gauge will not go up to full. It only goes up that high when it's full, and then it gets down to about a quarter of a tank and it drops to E. So I just gas it up a lot, I guess. RPM gauge or tach, speedo work. So what's that? 208, yeah, 208,000 miles on it. There's some cracks under the dash, but with that little cloth thing up there, it looks pretty good. There's little wing windows. And, you know, some damage right there. The boost gauge, when I got it back, it doesn't work anymore. That one has never worked. The air fuel ratio meter, that one does work. For high and low work. I think I'd also like to get a short throw shifter in here, because 5th gear, it's like you're doing a haymaker to get that thing into 5th. And a roof, you know, that's coming down a little bit. The visors are pretty old and a little decrepit. Dome light still works. Huh? How about that? Alright, so I'll start it up. And let me pop the hood. There's the motor. I did add this K&N cone filter. I noticed as soon as I did that, it has like that turbo flap or turbo flutter when it's boosting and you let off the throttle, and it's like, I guess the air still going through the turbines of the turbo, and it's just the turbo cutting that air that makes that sound. The turbo's down there. You can barely see it. I'm pretty sure it's not the original CT20. I think it was the CT20 on these and CT26 on the Celicas. And it does have that stupid little boost adjustment gauge right there. But you gotta be careful with those on these, because the ECU, you know, the old 80s ECU, and this is a AFM air fuel meter. You can hurt your motor if you try to boost it up too high and you have a lean mixture, so I never mess with that. These things are factory set, I think, to 6 or 7 psi. It does have an intercooler as well. You can see the intercooler right there and the radiator. So the inlets here, inlets and outlets, I'm not sure if that's the right term, but they're going there into the intercooler. And I don't know what this some kind of stupid California emission spaghetti nonsense is. See right here, it comes into this, maybe that's a vacuum line here on the throttle body, and then this stupid little thing is just, it ends there and it's capped. I don't know, that's probably some stupid California nonsense. It was a California truck, I bought it there, but I'm not in that worthless state anymore, so I don't have to worry about smog. So we'll start it up. With that air fuel meter, I've noticed when I start it up, it takes a while to start reading any kind of the air fuel mixture. So I'm not too sure where that's taking its reading from, if it's exhaust, if it's like near a manifold. I'm not sure exactly how all that works. Like I said, I'm not much of a mechanic. I know enough, I guess, to be dangerous. So usually you let it warm up for about 2 minutes. That's what I've read with these turbo ones. You let it warm up for about 2 minutes. After you drive somewhere, you let it idle down for another 2 minutes and keep that oil going through the turbo. So right now it's right at about $1,000, and it usually slows down just below 500. Idle's really low. I'm not sure if that's normal or what. Decent A little exhaust note for you there. So I'm gonna let it warm up, and then I'll play with the throttle just a little bit so you guys can hear how that is. Alright, so it's been warmed up now for about 3 minutes, and the idle has dropped down a little bit. Has almost a bit of a like a loping sound to it, you know. You can see there, yeah, those RPMs there. It's right there at 500. And that air fuel meter is still a little, well, it's still not really reading much. So see, it comes up a little bit there. Decent little exhaust note. But when you give it some throttle, it has that I don't know what to call it, like it almost sounds like it's a diesel. Almost like that knocking sound. Let's see here. You know? The turbo is down there. You can see, I think that right behind the red is like the wastegate. And that's where the exhaust comes in to spin it, I think. So yeah, you see it's still not reading much on the air fuel. Still kind of lean. There you go, we got some green there. So yeah, that's it. I'll show you, I have another one of the AFM, the air fuel meter. This is before they had the mass airflow. I'm pretty sure the way this works is you have your, like the throttle plate is inside there, and then there's a little plug-in right there for like the wires. So when you give it some throttle, that little copper piece right there goes along that, I guess we'll call that a circuit card. I'm not sure what the name of that is. Right now it sends signals to the computer, and it's pretty rudimentary, but that tells it, you know, the air fuel and how much boost and all that kinds of stuff. But you see that little plastic cog right there. You can actually pop off that clip, and then you can adjust it left or right to trick the engine into running leaner or richer. I did learn that. So if you ever buy one of these and you see this, the plate here is loose, or that silicone weather strip has been redone or messed with, you tell somebody took that off and was playing with it. The one that's on here now, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's still good and sealed. Still got that silicone strip. The only thing I know that's been done to this motor, besides what you can see, that stupid little boost adjustment thing, I guess it tricks the wastegate into staying open longer, is also, yeah, that intercooler. And then the guy said there was a DOA cam in it. That's I think it's a big time Toyota motor guy. So it's got a DOA cam in it, because he gave me this box of parts when I got the truck, and the Toyota cam was in there. So, and I don't know if, well, yeah, I guess that coil stuff looks factory. One other thing here is, so I know that's the brakes, you know, the master cylinder and the reservoir, but I don't know what this little guy is. That, you know, like an overflow, like for your, like the radiator has a coolant overflow. Maybe that's what that is. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's the truck. Hope you guys like it. And if you know some more stuff about these, let me know. And take it easy, guys. All right.